What Star Wars character would you like to see as President of the United States of America?
Ooh.
All right, that's a good question. Now, Colonel, since you are the #1 fan of Star Wars down there, all right, I'm going to ask you, which character from any of the 7 Star Wars movies that are out to date would you like to see as President of the United States, and why?
My pick would be Chewie, which is Chewbacca, I believe.
You are correct. Chewbacca the Wookiee.
Yeah.
Now, why Chewbacca, Bull?
Well, because I like the way his character is.
You like the way he grunts and stuff, kind of like you. You could be a good Wookiee down there. Okay. Now, here's an interesting Chewbacca story that a lot of people out there don't know, and I'm glad that you picked Chewbacca, Bull, because back in 1999, you and I were down in the Big Apple, New York City, at one of these Comic-Cons, and you had no idea who Chewbacca was. But we're outside of the convention center. It was on West 18th Street, as a matter of fact. I don't know why I remember all these facts, but you went up to a guy who was about 7'2" and bummed a cigarette off of him. Now, after you got the cigarette, I go, Bull, do you have any idea who you just bummed a cigarette off of? And you go, I got no idea. You bummed it off of Peter Mayhew, the actor who played Chewbacca.
Correct.
Now, what is that like? I mean, what inspired you to go up to this guy who was minding his own business outside, smoking a cigarette, and you just happened to go up to Chewbacca and bum one off him?
I go, sir, I'm awful sorry because I needed one from that long ride on that.
Yeah, that was a long bus ride. I sat next to you for 4.5 long hours on that bus. Now, Colonel, I mean, you had no idea who that was, did you?
No, but there was another gentleman. I believe he was outside there. I believe it was that Maul or someone like that.
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
Yeah, he was outside there. But he's Ray Park. He's a health freak and a stuntman. He wasn't smoking a cigarette. But I mean, this was before cell phones and with cameras and whatnot. I wish I had one back then because that would have been a priceless picture. You're about 5'6" and Chewbacca's about 7'2", and you're out there smoking cigarettes in New York City. Unbelievable. But you would have picked Chewbacca. Now, what do you think Chewbacca would do about all these illegal immigrants if he was president?
Well, I don't know what he would do, though.
Well,
I know what he would do. Would he rip people's arms out of
actually,
their
no.
sockets?
I think Chewbacca personally, because his people were quote-unquote persecuted by the Empire. Knowing him, he'd probably open the gates, let them all in.
Really?
I personally think so. I associate Chewbacca with, like, people from Central America.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, since you're on the subject right now, Vinny Capelli, what Star Wars character would you like to see as President of the United States, and why?
Simple. The man himself, Darth Vader.
Okay. Why Darth Vader? Because he was kind of a failure, if you think about it.
Not actually, personally, I think it was only a failure when he was trying to be compassionate and a good guy. Let's face it, Darth Vader's the greatest villain of all time. But Vader would have been smart. First off, anybody who got out of line, force choke. So think about it. Say Vladimir Putin decides he's going to step up and pull some crap, right?
Yeah.
Vader's going to he's going to pull him on the TV and go, Putin, how dare you? And he's just going to force choke him, right? Anybody get in his cabinet, they're like, don't frighten us with your sorcerous ways, Lord Vader. He just shut him right up. You do what I say. No, I associate Vader a lot like Ronald Reagan.
The actor?
Yes. No, I associate him because Vader is a take no crap kind of guy.
Right.
Reagan was a no crap kind of guy. You know what? That's what this country needs, is a no crap kind of person. Not the moron that's running now.
Okay, so you want Darth Vader, the Dark Lord of the Sith, as President of the United States.
Absolutely.
Because he can torture people.
Not because he could torture people, because he just takes
Well, I don't think he can, because he's more machine now than man, twisted and evil.
Yeah, but in the end, he still was compassionate.
He was compassionate. I mean, he did save his son from the Emperor
and
whatnot, and he became a Force ghost and whatnot. So now he's a force to reckon with,
so,
I guess.
Deep down inside, he does have good feelings.
He does. So you're going
He's
with...
a lot like me, if you think about it. On the outside, I appear to be this... some of you people, no, not you, but Some people think I'm like this evil person or this, maniacal or.
Well, you have the same
conniving.
haircut as Anakin when he got all
I
torched
do.
up.
I really do.
There you
Yeah.
go.
A little less burnt, but
Well, go outside today and you get a sunburn.
But in the end, you know how it is.
All right, South Boston Jeff, what Star Wars character do you want to see as President of the United States, and why?
Well, I guess I would pick Obi-Wan because he's been around the universe and everything, and he knows all these different types of aliens. He knows the Force and everything. I just think Obi-Wan knows what has a good idea of how to straight. If he didn't die, if he wasn't killed by Vader, oh, what a running mate he would have been.
Hillary knows a lot of aliens too, I heard.
Now,
Speaking of Hillary, I think that's comparing Hillary to Leia. No. I'd say Leia would.
You just ruined my childhood. I had an image of Hillary Clinton in Jabba the Hutt's slave bikini outfit. Oh.
But wait a second. So honestly, you'd go with Obi-Wan because he likes all the aliens?
Now which version of Obi-Wan? Young Obi-Wan or old
Good
Obi-Wan?
question.
I would say around old Obi-Wan, around Episode 4, right before he died,
Right before he dies.
Like this episode. We're at Episode 4.
That's right. So you're talking Alec Guinness Obi-Wan Kenobi as President of the United States.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he's traveled. He's been around.
Yeah, I was thinking of it, and I was thinking of all the candidates, and who Lando Calrissian is a lot like Obama. I was thinking.
Oh, that'd be a waste.
Actually, Obama's a lot like Darth Vader. They all have two different names because
Yes.
Barack Obama is not his real name, kind of like Darth Vader was not Anakin Skywalker's real name.
Exactly, I
Barack
agree.
Obama is Barry Soetoro's stage presidential name. Look it up, folks. So you're going with Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Well, yeah, I was thinking of Luke though, but it couldn't be.
Well, he became a basket case, Luke.
Can you see it though? Can you see it now? The people at the convention. Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're our only hope. Yeah, I can see it now at a convention.
Well, didn't Barry Soetoro, Barack Obama, have that on his first campaign? Only Hope or New Hope or whatever it was?
a new
Hope or something?
Yeah, hope, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, what a slogan that would be. I could picture the signs. He's our only hope. Obi-Wan Kenobi for president. I could see the signs in the picket right now.
Well, that's a good choice there. I'm gonna have to go with
This would be interesting.
if I had to pick who I want to see as a Star Wars character as President of the United States. Now, we all know that politicians are all corrupt. I mean, just look in Star Wars.
Palpatine.
Senator Palpatine.
Jar Jar Binks was corrupt.
Oh, he was too. But he was. But Palpatine was corrupt, and he manipulated people behind the scenes, like a true politician.
Exactly.
But the guy I'm going to pick was in your face. He didn't care what you thought, and he didn't care what anybody did to him either. I'm talking as President of the United States,
Mace Windu.
Jabba the Hutt.
All right, gotta hear why.
Okay. All right. Look at Jabba the Hutt. All right. He was a mobster, a criminal. Most politicians are criminals, right?
There's nothing wrong with being mobsters and criminals.
Okay, well, maybe in your family tree. But, I mean, he did what he wanted to do. If he had a grudge against, can you imagine if Jabba the Hutt was president of the United States and who's that guy in Korea? Kim Jong-won or whatever?
Dim Dong Do.
Okay. He would go over, he would send one of his mercenaries over there.
Who would he send?
Boba Fett.
Thank you.
And this Kim Jong-un would be hanging on the White House wall in carbonite right now.
That would actually be pretty
How
cool.
awesome would that be? If all the nuts and terrorists and whatnot in this world that pissed off Jabba the Hutt, they'd be on his wall, frozen in carbonite, and then if he was really pissed off at him, he'd throw him into the Sarlacc pit. Gone.
And think about it. Thinking about it now, think about his first lady. You'd have Slave Girl.
Oh, that's right. He'd have Princess Leia in her slave outfit in front of him doing anything. I mean, he had everything. Jabba the Hutt had everything. He didn't care about what he looked like. He eats when he wants to. He burped inside his own. Imagine that in the White House. Jabba the Hutt just sitting there burping and farting all day, having half-naked broads dancing in front of him, bounty hunters at his beck and call to do whatever he wants.
Which is like the CIA.
Right, hanging criminals in his mind, in a lot of people's mind, on his wall, and it would be fantastic.
And he was the Force didn't affect him.
No, because the Jedi mind tricks did not work on him.
A Sith Lord did affect him because they were Jedi mind tricks. But there is proven fact that when Darth Vader interacted with Jabba the Hutt, Jabba felt the Force.
Well, you're dealing with Darth Vader there. You're not dealing with,
And again, that's why Darth Vader would win in the end.
When did Jabba feel the force of Darth Vader?
Read the new. Now I have read. You got to read the new comics, which are part of the new canon, Read the new comics, especially the Darth Vader one, and it actually ties in some of the story now for those Star Wars fans of how Darth Vader actually learns about Luke Skywalker. And
Really?
who Luke Skywalker is. And actually, the person who informs him who Skywalker was, the name, Boba Fett.
Now, he would have a beef anyway because his mother was owned by Gardula the Hutt.
Yes.
So he has a long history.
And it was one of the last time. It was actually one of the last times he was on Tatooine.
Unbelievable. So that's what I would think. I would
Jabba the Hutt, I
Jabba
like
the
it.
Hutt as president of the
I think
United
all
States.
the choices here were pretty good. I mean, Obi-Wan Kenobi, that makes sense too.
I would definitely go with old Obi-Wan because
Obi-Wan, not new
young Obi-Wan really didn't have the
But-
balls to do anything.
There is one person.
And Ewan McGregor's kind of a dick in person. I said it.
But all right, so real quickly, you don't want to maybe explain, but who's the one person you would not want to see as president from Star Wars universe?
Okay, for who I would not want to see?
The one person you would not want to see as president.
A C-3PO.
Okay.
Oh, Yoda.
I say, I don't know.
You don't know? How about your lookalike down there, Dex Dexter there, Dex Jester, whatever his name was, the diner owner from Episode 2. Oh, Obi-Wan!
yeah.
Doesn't he look just like him?
That's the, I
Yeah.
believe, yeah.
Yeah, you look just like him. They based that on Ernest Borgnine, but I think George Lucas was secretly watching our show back then, and he based it on you. Because anybody out there who knows you, you look just like that dude who owned the diner in Episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
I think on mine,
Yeah?
it would have to be George Lucas. You want to know why?
Sure.
Because he sold it, and he would sell us out. He sold it.
Like a lot of politicians have sold us down the river.
Truthfully, it would be Jar Jar Binks. I would not have Jar Jar Binks. Sorry.
Well, Jar Jar Binks is...
I would assassinate Jar Jar Binks myself.
Really?
I'm going on record right now. If Jar Jar Binks is ever elected somehow in some universe,
He
a
was.
parallel universe,
He was.
elected president of the United States, I personally will grab my AR-15 that I currently have, that the AG can't take away from me, and I will shoot him personally in the head, just for everybody. And I think I'd get a medal for it.
So you go Lee Harvey Oswald on Jar Jar Binks.
Absolutely.
Okay, unbelievable. So out there, I want to know, the listening audience out there, which Star Wars character would you like to see as President of the United States and why? Now, you can tweet your answers to us at After Hours TC. That's Twitter at After Hours TC. All right, may the force be with us on all of our presidential picks, because what we're going to do is we're going to take a big-time commercial break. Then I have another question sent in from a fan.